And there's obviously something about Bia that bothers Cardi B because she dedicated an entire song on her album to Bia over a year later. So the beef between Cardi B and Bia has escalated yet again. Cardi B just dropped her new album called Am I the Drama? And on the song Pretty and Petty, she takes a couple shots at Bia.
Name 5 Bia songs, gun pointed to your head. Bow, I'm dead.
So I don't really know why Cardi B has decided to put Bia back in the spotlight after Bia's last diss track, Sue Me.
Got a bright future, I'ma let her know. I'm a sharpshooter.
I feel like everyone pretty much just laughed at her and kind of forgot about her since then. It's been over 1 year since that diss track came out. She debuted it on Instagram Live. So by dissing Bia right here, Cardi B is essentially giving her another boost of energy to her career. Like, I don't know why Cardi B decided to do this much time later, but here we go. Cardi B has put Bia right back in the spotlight with this diss track. So before we get into the diss track itself, the beef between Cardi B and Bia kind of stems back to Cardi B's song Like What. Some people say Cardi B copied Bia's style from her song Fall Back. They both sampled a Missy Elliott track.
I even got dressed, any out that I took after YS. I'm really living this shit in my songs. Glock in my bag and it don't got a safety.
And people were accusing Cardi B of imitating Bia's style. And Bia didn't seem to deny some of these accusations. She seemed to kind of go along with it. She was liking tweets that suggested that Cardi B had stole her style. So it kind of raised the tension. Bia didn't exactly say, hey, no, Cardi is her own person. I respect her craft. Da, 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 da. She kind of played into the copycat rumors. Now, some people also say that Bia took shots at Cardi B on Dreezy's song Bitch Duh, the remix.
They got my old swag, I switch it up, they copy me. Let's be real, that hoe couldn't eat me up if she was topping me.
And Bia also accused Cardi B of cheating on Offset.
Put it on your hubby since you love lying on your vows. Wow.
Hey y'all, I am a one-man show. I record, edit the video myself, create the thumbnail, everything. So hitting like and subscribe does help a bunch. Thanks so much. Back to the video.
Name 5 Bia songs, gun pointed to your head. Bow, I'm dead.
So this is obviously the biggest shot that Cardi B can take. Yo, no one knows any Bia songs. Name 5 Bia songs. No one can name the songs, right? So this is my thing, Cardi. If you feel that Bia is so irrelevant, why are you putting her on your album? Like, why are you dedicating a whole song to her? After this song, people are gonna go back and listen to Bia. Cardi could have just let that little last diss track that Bia released, she could have just let that fade into irrelevancy, which it had already faded into irrelevancy a week after it came out. If you think she's so irrelevant, what is all this for? I don't know.
I bet the down the surgery tape before I gotta walk around here looking like you.
This is a very odd shot right here, odd shot. Cardi fans, what do y'all think? She says she'd rather die getting surgery than walk around with Bia's natural body. I don't think she actually believes that. She has kids and all this. I don't think she would rather die.
Beef with me, are you sure? Do she even got a BET award?
Cardi is dissing Bia for not having awards. Again, you guys watch my channel. I don't give a shit about Grammys, BET awards. None of this is relevant to me. A rapper to me isn't dope because they got a Grammy, because they got a bunch of Grammys. Like Kendrick Lamar is my favorite rapper. He's not dope because he has a bunch of Grammys. Like he was dope before he had the Grammys. But anyway, Cardi's basically taking a shot. I guess she's kind of juxtaposing the BET awards with some of the bigger awards like the Grammys. Cardi B does have a Grammy for Best Rap Album, which she did not deserve, by the way. You know, I would have gave that award to Victory Lap by Nipsey. So I guess Cardi B is looking at Bia like, yo, the BET award is the lowest of the low. And it's kind of seeing how she's juxtaposing it. The BET award is the lowest of the low. And you don't even have that. You're not on my level, basically, because Cardi got Grammys.
Like, your mama used to fuck around with white men.
Okay, your mom used to F white dudes. Okay.
I hate when a bitch thinks she cute because she light skinned.
Y'all both light skinned though. I mean, who's badder? Cardi B or Bia? All right, we're gonna see who badder right here. That's Bia. It's Cardi B right here. Who's badder? I don't know. I might even take, we gotta see the full body joint. I don't know. I might take Bia, honestly, versus Cardi B. To be completely honest, because like it's like the ultra surgery stuff, it's just start looking a little foolish, you know what I mean? Like when shorties be walking around with all the extra surgery, like the extra stuff, like it just start looking foolish, like cartoony. Based on these pictures, I would go with Bia. Who y'all think is better? All my dudes in the chat. The ladies too, let me know. Cardi B or Bia? Cardi says she hate when chicks think they cute because they light skinned. Both of y'all is light skinned though.
You from Boston? Let's have a little tea party.
Okay, I like that. Boston, let's have a little tea party. She's about to spill some tea. Let's hear it.
Why you always at Diddy house? I heard the
crazy. Yo, Bia's at, yo, anybody who was at a Diddy party, don't get in a rap beef, bro. If you was at Diddy parties, this ain't the time to be getting in rap beefs. Because people gonna talk about it. What y'all think of this diss so far? I don't think it's that hard of a diss. Like, between Cardi B and Bia, you got like two mid-level rappers dissing each other. It's just not it's not that entertaining for me. I'm doing this video for y'all. Like, I wouldn't be digging deep into this song if it wasn't for y'all. You said her breath stink. Okay. So, I mean, we putting that in the diss record though. Like, that's something you say when you roasting somebody to their face, like at school or something.
Cause you built like your dad.
Said Bia built like her dad. I don't know. She looking kind of decent to me. Like, I ain't gonna lie. She looking kind of decent to me. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
32 and you got acne on your face.
32 and you got acne. Yo, I can't stand people gassing up Cardi like this. You know what I mean? I'm gonna let the song finish.
I mean, girl, you aggression.
Yeah, I'm a mean girl. You aggression. If you've seen the movie Mean Girls, I really have no dog in this fight, right? Like Cardi said earlier in his verse, gun to my head, if you made me pick, who do I think is more talented, Bia or Cardi? I would have to pick Bia, because Bia, she's featured on one of my favorite albums of all time, the Kali Uchis Isolation joint.
Split fast in the two-seat, blowing Cali Uchis.
And Bia, she seems to be more so like the creative mind. She seems to be the person coming up with ideas and songs, whereas Cardi B seems to be someone who has her songs written for her. People are giving her songs. She might be adding some stuff here and there, allegedly, because we know Cardi B likes to sue, right? Allegedly, that's what Cardi B seems like to me. But really, I'm not a fan of either of these people. You know, Bia, that Sue Me diss track that she dropped, like, it's not good. And people used to gas up Bia years ago. And I remember I listened to her and I'm just like, I just don't get it, right? I don't get what y'all are hearing when y'all listen to Bia 5-6 years ago. I don't get it now. When I listen to that song, Sue Me, it sounds like somebody's first rap song. You know, like when you're 6 years old and you write your first rap, shout out to my dad and my mom, my Uncle Tom. Like, that's what it sounds like. It sounds like somebody wrote their first rap song. The flow is boring. Cardi B mentions Bia's flow, like, yo, melatonin flow, putting us to bed. I agree. And on the other hand, Cardi B, I don't get the gas y'all be putting on her. I can barely understand her when she raps, even when she just talks regular. I can barely understand what she's saying. And it's not the accent, because obviously I'm from SoCal, I'm from Southern California. A whole bunch of people here have accents. Some people will say, I have an accent. It's not the accent, you know, because I can understand people with accents. Even like Southern rappers with the super heavy drawl, I can understand them when a lot of people can't. The thing with Cardi is it sounds like English is like her third or fourth language. When she raps and when she talks, it sounds like she just learned how to speak English or something. Like, you know, like a kid who's learning how to talk for the first time. That's what I get when I listen to Cardi. When she talks and when she raps. I don't even be understanding what she's saying half of the time. I don't know if Bia's natural body, this seems to be like an angle that Cardi B is taking, but I just don't get the angle. If, you know, Cardi B, she appears to have had a lot of work done. How are you dissing a girl who, let's say, has a natural body? Like, you was insecure about your body too. That's why you changed it. And I just don't get that part, right? I don't get the whole dissing the girl because, you know, you rather die getting surgery than have her natural body, or dissing people for not having awards. You know, her breath stinks. The Diddy shot was cool. You know, that's like the best little angle she took. But you know, your breath stinks. You're built like your dad. I'm gonna let y'all gas this up like this is fire, because it's not. It's not fire. People like the tea, and I don't understand why wait so long to put this out? Bia has faded into irrelevancy. We haven't heard from Bia since she dropped that diss track a year plus ago. Why put her back in the headlines? Like, is this a ploy? Are y'all working together to get each other's sales and numbers up? It makes no sense to diss her at this point. Cardi said it herself. Nobody can name 5 songs by Bia. So if you believe she's so irrelevant, why are you doing this? Your album is already too long. It's already too long. 23 songs, hour 10 minutes. You didn't need to put this on here. If you're gonna diss somebody who you believe to be on your level. I don't understand the shot. So again, when you just play this song, it's cool, it's a diss record, it's T and all this, whatever, you know. But when you put it under a little bit of scrutiny, would rather die on the surgery table, but you got kids and like a family and stuff, but you would die on a surgery table rather than have your natural body. And you're saying this to a chick who has her natural body. Under scrutiny, this is just a dumb as fuck thing to say. You dissing people for not having Grammys or even a BET award. So how do you really feel about BET? Like, you saying this, what does this say about you and your feelings towards BET, Black Entertainment Television? People already question her. This is what I see on the female rap room. People already question her if she's black or not. Then you take the Black award show and you kind of juxtapose that with your Grammys, and you're like, the Grammys are up here, the BET awards are down here, and you ain't even got that. That's what she's inferring right here. Under scrutiny, this shit don't hold up. Cardi dissed Bia's mom for messing around with white guys. Okay, the Diddy bar was cool, but you know, she dissed her for having bad breath. Built like your dad, but like Cardi. Who had the best build? I want to know, you know, who had the best body before, both pre-surgery? Normally I wouldn't care, but Cardi is making us consider this. Who looked better? You know, natural. They only book you when they can't afford Coloré. Okay, and you got acne. Cool. So yeah, I'm gonna let y'all and the other YouTubers gas this up like this is fire. This is not fire, and this is super unnecessary from Cardi. Now we get to hear another song by Bia. Please do not release something that's mid-level. It's very, like, Bia should respond. It only makes sense for Bia to respond. This is like one of the biggest moments of her career, getting dissed on this record. Bia, this is one of the biggest moments of her career, getting dissed on this record. So of course she's gonna respond. But if you're gonna capitalize on this situation truly, it should be fire. And there's obviously something about Bia that bothers Cardi B, because she dedicated an entire song on her album to Bia over a year later. Of all the people who diss Cardi B, Bia got a whole song a year plus later. So I don't know what's going on with them. They've met each other, their personal life, but here we are. We get a bunch of mid records. So anyway, what did y'all think of this record? This fire to y'all? Don't let my opinion influence you. Is this fire to y'all? Tell the truth. That's all I got for today. Top5rapwebsite.com. Peace.